Yo guys, Beast back with some more Beastly content. So we've got some Way of Winter news here for Once Human. We're going to be doing a little bit of talking about that. We are going to be beginning by doing the 1-7 quest for the Northern Tour. That's right, the final quest. Also, just to kind of prove something real quickly, the Purifier does reset every single 7 days, even after the 6th phase. So for those of you wondering if that's going to be resetting weekly, still it will. So you're still going to be getting like 4.5 every single week, so like 9k every 2 weeks. So you're really not losing that much, and you also get to grind all sorts of other stuff while you're at it, get all the accessories unlocked. But here we go. So Formula Cat and Fish, we will be taking a look at that later, but we're going to be doing this quest here, and we're going to be taking a look at some of the dialogue said in this quest, because it actually does like hint at some of the future stuff of the season. We're also going to be telling every single phase of Way of Winter here soon enough. Basically just like a step-by-step of every single phase, everything that's going to go on. So we're prepared and we're ready to go. Have you prepared for the extreme close? So I've heard there are lava claws crawling all over the snowy realm. We could catch one. We've got you. Right? Lava claws sound like an animal that you're going to kill to collect lava claws or whatever they're going to be called, to probably make an item that's going to increase your body temperature so that you're not dying from the freezing cold. So remember the Rosetta files you found earlier. So now they're speaking of the thermal tower device. This is going to be, we're going to talk about this later on when we talk about all the phases of what the thermal towers actually are and what they're going to be in the game and what significance they're going to play in the season of Way of Winter. But here we go. So don't lose heart. The files say some of the thermal towers will recover from a securement silo. So pretty much it's saying we're going to a securement silo. Now we're in Grey Waters, so where do you think this silo is? Why, of course it is Silo Psi. So let's go ahead and get to Silo Psi and clear through this thing. This silo is super duper quickly. Now when you get here, you're actually greeted by T-Man. I thought that was very, very cool. Once again, like I said, we were going to cover this quest real quickly, just real quickly in a short little cover thing, and then we're going to get on into the phases, guys, and we're going to talk about every single phase coming, as including things like what's coming to the Wish Machine. And I'm not sure if some of these are new weapons or just weapons that haven't been featured yet. I haven't actually looked into it yet, but I'm thinking some of them are saying new, so there should be some new burn weapons coming. It does look like coming to the Wish Machine. It's going to be new burn weapons this season, which makes sense because it's freezing cold and fire is going to warm you up. So I have a burn build prepped and a burn gun for now. I'm going to use it to like start up another burn gun when I get an OP burn gun. Now, we also have note on when the new summons are going to be unlocking and what phase and things like that. But as you can see here, we're just going to be hopping into Phi. And I think we're actually just going to go ahead and hop on into this. So, first things first. The Way of Winter scenario contains 5 seasonal phases, which last 7, 8, 10, 10, and 28 days, respectively. So, the first phase is going to be 7 days. We're going to go ahead and talk about the first phase now. So, duration, 7 days. The raging wind and snow devastates everything in their path. Prepare yourself to survive in the extreme environment of the snowy realm. Important gameplay, public event, crisis events, Hale's Moving House. So Hale's Moving House is somehow going to be there. I don't know if it's going to be in a different location or what, or if we're going to be able to visit the old location. It's very strange that's available. Cargo Conquest and Securement Silos are available. So there will be silos, of course, we knew that. Vina, Fjord, and Onk's Tundra are available. Is that locations? I'm thinking that's 2 new locations on Way of Winter. So we got 2 names of the locations. Wish Machine prize pool to the Echoes from the Rift prize pool. So always the first season one. So after 7 days, we're gonna unlock a 10 or an 8-day season or a phase season. So Scattered Ash. Here we go. Lava flows and surges, and the scorching air carries away all hope. The extreme climate brings only arduous challenges. Important gameplay, the Emmer Strand area is available. All areas of the snowy region are unlocked. The new prize pools, Destructive Flames and Blazing Fire, are available. Dungeons are available in hard mode. The seasonal progress task Eliminate the Chaos Weaver is available. So here's the prize pools for these different summons. So Echoes from the Rift prize pool, Destructive Flames prize pool, featuring the legendary weapon blueprint Destructive Flames, Blazing Fire prize pool, featuring the legendary armor blueprint Fire Rune Boots, Lone Wolf Hood, gloves, and mask. So on phase 2, and is that the right one? No. On phase 2, it's just going to unlock Blazing Fire. Okay, that unlocks both of them. So yes, on phase 2, we're going to unlock a new armor one and a new weapon one. Both of these are going to be burn weapon orientated wish machine summons, as well as burn weapon orientated or burn armor orientated summons there. So back to it. Here we go. So, duration, 10 days. Phase 3, A Glimmer of Hope. This is about halfway through the season. This is a 10-day season, or 10-day phase, so here we go. Humanity's strength shows itself during great cries, like a spark that lights up the north. You must work with other metas to build a home. Duration, 10 days. Important gameplay. Dungeons are available in Pro Mode. Pro Mode's available. The seasonal progress task, Eliminate the Chaos Weaver, is available. Whatever Eliminate the Chaos Weaver is, that's something to make note on. That's a key event that we are all going to be doing at some sort of a public event. It's the seasonal progress task. Chaos Weaver. We're going to be challenging the Chaos Weaver. Something about that. So, Wish Machine prize pool, Echoes from the Rift, Destructive Flames, Blazing Fire, and yeah. So, basically, same Wish Machine as Phase 2. Phase 2, most of them unlock. I do believe there's like one more that's going to unlock at a certain phase. But here we are back here. So with this thermal tower, we won't have to fear the cold anymore. They say a girl can freeze people with a breath. And there's a bottle that spits out endless ice cubes, a perfect ice-making machine. Helping us, we prepare a thank you gift together. So what they end up claiming to give us was like a mini of the thermal tower, which is interesting. I'm thinking that we're gonna have like miniaturized thermal towers we're gonna have to build in our bases so that we're not constantly freezing to death in our bases unless we have like a heat item. I think that's gonna be an important thing, and I think it's gonna be really easy to make those. They're probably gonna make that like so basic to make the first thermal tower. They'll probably just hand you the materials. Maybe some guy will just hand you the stuff, be like, here, but you're gonna have to make the next one. I think that'd be fine for thermal towers. It's going to be interesting seeing how it's going to work out with the whole base system on if we have to have these little miniaturized thermal towers, which see your personal thermal tower. Now they're saying, so it's interesting. So I'm thinking we're going to be building little personal thermal towers at our base as well. But let's get onto phase 4 now, and we're going to go ahead and just place the little cats and fish decoration they gave us at the end there. I couldn't find anything showing the thermal tower, but you know that item on the season pass that's like a heat looking dish? I bet that's gonna end up being our personal thermal tower for our bases. The little flower that transforms. But anyway, phase 4, let's get on into this now, guys. So on phase 4, the end of ice and fire. Deep in the snowy mist, giants of ice and fire begin to rise, shaking the earth. The north shall soon be enveloped in the shadow of annihilation. Important gameplay, the event Frost and Flame is available, so some sort of event called Frost and Flame will be happening. The Chaos Weaver spawns on the highest level and affects area temperature in a large range. You can completely eliminate this threat. So the Chaos Weaver will spawn, and he will infect an entire region to become either... Okay, so he's going to affect the temperature in some way. Either the Chaos Weaver is going to increase the temperature or make it extremely, extremely cold. Even our heat items have an issue working. One of the two. But regardless, he'll affect a large area until someone goes out and kills the Chaos Weaver. Or people go out. It's probably going to be a group challenge. People go out and kill the Chaos Weaver so that it stops affecting the temperature in the area. That's so interesting. That sounds like a lot of fun. So the new prize pools, Tranquil Frost and Frost Domain, are available. Tranquil Frost and Frost Domain. So finally there are now 2 new Frost summons that are going to be coming on. We're going to be talking about that in just a second. The Seasonal Progress task, Eliminate the Chaos Weaver, is available. The Seasonal Progress task, Build and Protect Wonders Thermal Tower, is available. So Build and Protect Wonders Thermal Tower is finally where we're going to be building these thermal towers that we're going to have to create. So I think at the end of it, we're going to make it where it's like not cold at all anywhere. It's what it sounds like to me, building all these different thermal towers together, and then the whole region will be covered in thermal towers and no one will have to freeze to death. That sounds like it was to me, but we're not going to talk about that. So here we go. Let's go ahead and talk about Tranquil Frost. Prize pool featuring the legendary weapon blueprint, Tranquil Frost. So I'm not sure if this is a new gun or one that's already in the game. You can go ahead and check the game and see if there's one called Tranquil Frost. Pretty sure it's a new gun though. Frost Domain prize pool featuring the legendary armor blueprint, snow camouflage gloves, blackstone hood, blackstone jacket, and blackstone shoes. So pretty sure snow camouflage gloves is a new one. Blackstone sounds new too. I'm thinking this final one's actually going to be a new one. So, Phase 5, Break of Dawn. The dark days will eventually pass, but the snowy realm is forged in hope and courage, which shall never fade. Important gameplay. A new season becomes available for signing up. So that's that. 5 phases to the game, guys. That's all I have for you. That's from the Dev Talks from the official Once Human website. Their latest Dev Talks was posted a couple days ago, and they gave the full details for all 5 phases of Way of Winter. Overall, sounds very, very interesting. Definitely is going to be completely new gameplay mechanics. Here's what it seems like for me. So, it seems like what they're aiming for in all these new scenarios is complete gameplay mechanic changes, except for the PvP ones. PvP ones, honestly, they can, like, eventually Way of Winter will have its own Prison vs. Clash. And I might play that one, because Way of Winter seems kind of cool, and honestly, it'd be cool to be, like, hiding out in the Wishland place and be playing PvP, or PvPing in the Wishland place, specifically. But, as you can see, I can't sign up for Way of Winters, and I'm not signing up for Prison vs. Clash or Evolution's Call, because, well, there's no way. I would... unless I could leave early, and the leave early isn't a Phase 4 or Phase 3, I'd still have to wait a couple days before playing Way of Winter. Not the full 6 phases, where it'd be a month, but it'd still be like a week delay. And that's what I'm thinking it's going to end up being, is a Phase 3 leave early. There's no way they're going to let you leave completely early on a season, because if a server has no people on it, Prime Wars will not happen, and it will just absolutely screw the players over who are trying to play this season that they're on. If they just started, they may want to actually finish Manabus, because it is kind of their first play, and it's just going to make it bad experience for them. That's my thing on the leave early thing. They're going to have a limit. You can't leave like 2 days into your server or something. Hopefully, there's at least a Phase 3 limit, and I think that's still going to cause a delay for some people. But I am out. See yous. Keep it beast. Mo.